Hey guys, it's me, just working on my challenges. My dog says hello, by the way. Anyway, so, my challenges for this week. I will also post one for last week, because I'm ambitious. But I need to finish the shirt first. So, the language, challenge, wow, that's got me intimidated. But, it's okay, I'm gonna give it a go. So the lyric I picked is actually from Hey Jude, and it's take a sad song and make it better. It's probably my favorite lyric. It was really hard to pick. There were 3 that I limited it down to, and that's the one I decided on. So I also decided I'm going to translate this in German in honor of the Hamburg days. Which is going to be interesting because I'm looking at my little notepad with the translation right here. And I don't know how to pronounce a few words in there. So, I'm just going to say this outright. If there's anyone German watching this, I'm so sorry. I don't know German, and it's going to show. So, here goes. Take a sad song and make it better. Nehmen Sie ein trages Leid und machen es besser. That was really embarrassing, but fun. Alright, so I'm going to get on to the easier part of this challenge and show some Beatles memorabilia, at least some of my favorite. A lot of Beatles memorabilia, and it was difficult limiting it, because, like, almost everything is my favorite, but, yeah. So, sorry, I drew a blank there. First thing I'm going to show, I have to dig for it, not break it, is this, which it may not seem like, Beatles memorabilia, it may just seem like a, tissue paper leaf, which that it is. The reason it's Beatles memorabilia and that I picked it is, this is from the last time that I went to see the Beatles live. I saw it in June with my best friend. I've seen it 3 times, by the way. I'm going for a 4th in about a year. Yeah, I'm a dork. That's, you know, unless Paul comes to concert nearby Minnesota. Please! Anyway, so, during the segment that yesterday is playing in, there's tissue paper leaves that fall from the ceiling of the theater, and we were sitting right in the front row. That was pretty awesome. This one literally fell right in my lap. So I snatched it and decided I had to take it home, and now it kind of sits amongst all the other stuff I picked up from Love, like there's some confetti sitting up here that I don't want to pull down because I'll knock down a bunch of stuff, and various other things. And then, I had to show these because it's also one of my favorites, and the story behind it I think is fun. So, other favorite part of the, sorry, the German has me a little bit tongue-tied. So, my other favorite part would be the Beatles themselves, George, Ringo, John, they're really hard to hold it all together, and Paul. Yes, I love these Yellow Submarine figures. Sorry, my dog apparently has an opinion about them. So, I also have the Yellow Submarine, and the Blue Manie, Jeremy, the Glove, a couple other things. So, story behind these, I'm going to set them down for a moment, or I'll admire them for another moment. So, the story behind them is a friend of mine, one of my best friends, actually. She needed to we're all kind of geeks, and she had a vast, like, action figure collection. It's crazy. Like, this took up half of her living room. And those were sitting in plain view whenever I went over, and I, like, drooled over them. Wanted them so bad for years. Last year, she needed to clear out a bunch of things. She just was tired of having all this stuff sitting around, and I figured that there was no way in hell she was getting rid of those, because I wouldn't care. But on my birthday, she showed up of course, I threw a party here, and she shows up, and she's got this big plastic bag that she just drops in front of me, and I gave her crap because I'm like, oh, that's probably the crappiest wrapping I've ever seen. Looks like something I do. Yeah. And I opened the bag, and inside is like every Yellow Submarine figure she had, and I flipped, and yeah, we went pretty crazy over them. It was fun. There's a picture of me partying with Ringo. So yeah, it was it was a good time, and I still have them, and I'll never give them up. So, those are... I'm sorry, he's very talkative this morning. Anyway, that's my challenges for this week. I will hopefully post the ones from last week, and see you guys next Monday.